Can you imagine having 20 acres? Well, you're about to see what 20 acres looks like in about 40 minutes from Boise. We're in a small town called Horseshoe Bend, and it's probably about 15 minutes from Eagle, Idaho. But we're going to do a property tour in Horseshoe Bend, and this property has 20 acres. You're going to love this property. So let's go check it out. As we walk in, you can see LVP flooring, and the bedrooms have carpet. But what's great about this, unfortunately you can't see from here the view. The view is spectacular, but we got a little fire coming from our partner state of Oregon. So I'm gonna, at the very end, show you the view from a commercial that I had. So this is our great room. We have the living room, kitchen, dining area. And what's really cool, I remember this from my childhood, is a wood burning fireplace. Check it out. I love it. Good old-fashioned wood burning fireplaces for those winter evenings that you want to stay nice and warm. The kitchen has granite countertops, but what I want to show you first is I'm going to start to the right of the house, and then I'm going to work my way through all the bedrooms. So I like that this house has split bedrooms. What that means is as soon as you walk in, we have one bedroom over here at the beginning. This one has carpet, and this particular house has a carpet allowance. So I'll show you all the different options. I like that idea, right? I mean, a lot of homes will tell you, oh, there's a carpet allowance, but if you're not here touching, feeling, and looking at the carpet, it's kind of like, huh? So we do have those samples, but check out the front of the house. This is the view. Oh, there's a hawk flying right there. Good timing. I don't know if you guys see it. Oh, two hawks. I love when the little birds chase the hawks away. Yeah, there's two of them right there. So we are sitting on 20 acres. Right now we're in the middle of the summer, so things aren't as green as they normally are in the winter. This particular bedroom has a walk-in closet. I can show this to you. The walls are gray. Let me open it up. The walls are gray, and the flooring has that gray-brown look to it. And then if we go, there's a closet right here for your coat closet. And then we go straight down this direction and we make a right. We have an office and another bedroom. This house is $1.15 million. This is the office, or I mean, you can make it into a bedroom. But if you did want a bedroom, see how this bumps out? I would build in a closet right there. And so it can technically be, 4 or 5 bedrooms if we do that, because we have a big bonus room too. There's the chicken coop area. You can still kind of see the view from here, even with the smoke, because it is spectacular. Okay, so let's go around this corner here. So on this side of the house are the 3 rooms. You got the 2 bedrooms, this office, and a bathroom. And we're gonna go over here. Horseshoe Bend is a small little town, and it's in between Eagle and Garden Valley. Garden Valley is about 45 minutes from Eagle. So it's kind of a nice, just only 20 minutes away from town type of place if you need to go into the doctors, because Eagle has a lot of doctor's offices and stuff. Oh, it's a shame we don't have a great view right now. But again, stay to the end and you're gonna see the commercial I created where a drone flies through the house and out the back and over the valley. It's really cool. So I'm gonna see if my girls can marry that up to the end of this particular video. And then in here, we have what the 2 bedrooms are sharing is this bathroom with that textured leather granite. I like that. And under mount sinks. And more LVP flooring in here. We have a soaker tub. Okay, let me back out. And the tile backsplash is a darker gray. See if I can show that to you. Okay. And now we're back to the kitchen, living, dining. So this dining room is really large. I like their light fixture up there. It's kind of country-ish, just like living out here. You can easily put a 10-seater in here, accented walls, and then the granite that you saw in the bathroom is also carried out through here. And then they textured the edges. See if you can see that. Let me get in pretty close. See how they textured the edge? I like that. I like that unpolished look, and that's what this is. And then there's room for bar stools. There's room for probably 2, 4, 6 people to sit here. Okay, if I could, I would show you the view. So we do, every room has a view. This is from the dining room. And the property goes down and past that ledge that you're seeing there. 20 acres is a lot of acreage. On the way up, there's a horse farm. And a new colt was born. Oh, he is so much fun. I love going by there and checking him out. So the cabinets are greenish, what would I say? Greenish teal, but a dark, rich color. And then we have a 5-burner gas stove. And the backsplash goes all the way up. I like this backsplash. It's like a charcoal look. More view. Oh, look at the hummingbird. Can you guys see the hummingbird? Aww. Sorry, I'm squirreling on you guys. I'm trying to get in close to the hummingbird. There it is. Okay, you can see it now. So much wildlife out here. I'm glad I saw the hummingbird to remind me. Oh, deep sink. And it's that textured sink. So a lot of wear and tear you're not going to see on a sink like that. Let me pan over here so you can see the island. It's a bi-level island. A lot of cabinet space there. And then again with the great room, so you can see when you have individuals in the living room and in the dining room, you can sit there and talk to everybody. Like it. So wildlife. I got distracted, sorry. Turkey, deer. They've seen a moose up here too. And a lot of, you can't hunt, you can, but you can't hunt on the property. Look at this barn door. Huge. You can use bow, but you can't, you can have okay, so you can shoot your guns and have a gun targeting area, but you can't kill with the guns on the 20 acres, but you can kill with a bow and arrow, is what I was told. White cabinets. I like the contrast, you can see. This room here is your pantry, more like a butler's pantry because your refrigerator is in here. And this is where you put all your food storage. And if you want, you can push that wall, make an opening, and then it leads to the hallway that goes outside. But you can keep all kinds of stuff in here. This property, with it being 20 acres, I was told you can still subdivide one more time, because it was subdivided but by a family. So if you're doing it by family, you still have the opportunity to do it one more time. It goes below the property line, goes out to a creek. If you're from Idaho, it's a creek. I always love that, creek and creek. And it goes down below that way, and it goes across the road. I can, if you want to know more information on it, I can send that out to you guys, the plat map. This is a gigantic bonus room. What we did for staging is we turned it into a bedroom. So just to give a different idea, because this one has a desk in it, has a bed. Our bonus room, it has 2 closets too. That's pretty awesome. What we did with our bonus room, we turned it into a movie room and have the screen come in from out of the ceiling, and then we leveled the reclining theater seats. It's pretty cool. I should use it. I don't use it enough. I always stay downstairs in my bedroom. So we have a half bath for guests, and if you wanted to turn this bonus room into a bedroom, that's easy enough, right? All they have to do is go down to the hallway, and to the left over there is that other bathroom. Again, with the vaulted ceilings, like it, gives it a big lift in here. And then we go down the hallway. And remember I told you there was a small hallway that led to outside? And you could push a hole into the wall right there. That would be it. That's on the other side of the pantry. Okay, so laundry room is right here on the left, which goes into a 2-car garage. Washer, dryer, and they have a sink. More LVP like I was talking about. So in this house, the only rooms that have the carpet is the bedrooms. Oh, I forgot to show you the carpet swatches. It was on the dining room, the island, the kitchen island. There's your mud room for your mud benches. I like that there's a door in here for the laundry room and the mud bench. So if you've got all your coats and your dirty shoes, it keeps out of the sight of the people that are in here, and the noise from the laundry room. So we go into the primary bedroom. This is the primary bedroom. Super XXL. This is a king bed. Let me show you on this side how much room there is. And then if we go across the king bed, there's all of this sitting area. And then this sitting area has a view of the valley. I wish it was not so smoky. And you can also go out to your patio from the bedroom. If you want to put a jacuzzi back there or whatever, she's turned it into a cute little garden. I love it, with planter beds and everything. I'll show you this when we go outside. Okay, and then let's go into the primary bathroom. Again, LVP flooring, and then we have the same colored cabinets. These are like a bluish teal colored, and then we have the same granite with the textured beveled edged, and then the undermount sinks, 2 mirrors, his and her sinks, and then the privacy area for your soaker tub. I love soaker tubs. How cool is this soaker tub? And what if you don't want to take a bath? That's cool, because right behind the door we have a shower. So, and then what they call the water closet, the toilet, has its own door. Accented walls. All right, now we have the primary walk-in right here, the closet. Nice size closet. All right, as if we walk back down here, I'm going to show you the carpet and take you out through the front of the house, and then we'll walk back through to the back of the house. Every single room has a view. There's not one room that doesn't. So these are the carpet selections that you could choose from for all of the bedrooms. Actually, I like this one right here. It's got the browns and the grays. If you like that Berber look with the loops, you can put that in here as well. So that's what we do when we're giving a carpet allowance. It's more aesthetic, right? You could touch, you can feel, get an idea instead of, oh, you just get a credit. So let's go check out the front of the house. And guess what else he has? They've got a barn, and we're gonna go check out the barn. So let's first the porch. Cute porch. All right. Very large porch. And then they put this walkway in here and some grass. As you can see, we got a nice covered patio. Porch. Patio is in the back. And then the view from here. So the property, there's the shop/barn. The property line actually goes up and over into that ridge and back down. And then it goes over to where this fence line is, and off to the side, the fence line that's over here. So let's go down. I want to show you the barn. And they ran electricity out to the barn as well. All right, and it's a 2-car garage, but with the potential. You know how much potential this place has with 20 acres? You can have cattle, you can have any animals you want, you can have your chickens, your goats. If that horse farm that's down below, think about that. If you put corrals in here and you put this barn, you could charge people to store their horses up here and take care of them. So a really nice sized barn with electricity being ran out to here. And then it's all gated in the front. And then, oh, there's their puppies. There's their puppies. They're saying hi to us. Okay, so let's go out to the front of the house. Or should I say it's the back of the house? You know what? There's views from the front and the back that it's really confusing front from back. I'm one of those crazy people that love to be away from the city. So this is like the perfect house for me. All right, so here is the back with the patio. Grass looks great. And then I'm going to take you over here to the edge. I am going to fall off and disappear. No, it gradually goes down. It does look like it drops off. Look at all the grasshoppers. Cool. I haven't seen grasshoppers since I was a kid. Wow, there's a lot of them. Where's all the chickens? The chickens should be out here eating them like crazy. So I'm going to come over here so I can show you guys where the tree line is. Okay, so you can see the fence over here. But this fence isn't the end of the property. It goes all the way down where you see the trees down way, not the further distance trees, but the ones that are right past the fence line right there. Love this. What I could do with a property like this. Holy smokes. My hubby was up here. I don't know, he was fixing something with the signs, and there was just this flock of turkey just running all over. Every age of turkey. Mama, papa, babies just running everywhere. And then I like going down to the horse farm and checking out all the horses and all the little babies running around. Their chickens, I don't know where their chickens are. They have a bunch of chickens. Maybe they're up in the coop over there. Well, this is such a beautiful property. The drive up here is about 4 minutes from Highway 55. You wind in. The roads are maintained by the HOA. They're gravel roads. And then the neighbor does the snow plowing. So that's taken care of. And it's just a wonderful retreat. They have a great little Mexican restaurant in downtown and a steakhouse that's on the Payette River that you can sit there and just relax, order pizza or a steak, and just watch all of the water just drifting by. You can fish out of the Payette River, all the hunting up here. If you're looking for a retreat, this is definitely the best place for you. It's one of my favorite ones, and it's just north of Eagle. So this is Denise Abmont with Abmont Realty. Thanks for joining us at this beautiful property tour in Horseshoe Bend, Idaho. With Abmont Realty, Denise Abmont. Have a wonderful day.